Boom, it's news that, and we're kicking things off with a massive international transfer. Carney Chukwuemeka has officially switched his allegiance, and you won't believe who he's joining. Plus, a legendary manager is absolutely tearing into Borussia Dortmund, questioning everything after a shocking Champions League exit. And hold up, we've got the inside scoop on Arsenal's ownership and history. Who's really pulling the strings? Finally, we're diving deep into the drama surrounding Borussia Dortmund's latest Champions League collapse. Stick around, you do not want to miss this. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell.
Never run out of battery again with the INIU portable charger, the slimmest 10,000 mAh power bank that keeps your devices charged on the go. Stay powered up wherever you go. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Carney Chukwuemeka makes a shocking international switch. This is huge news for international football. Former Chelsea starlet Carney Chukwuemeka, once a bright prospect for England, has officially pledged his international future to Austria. Thriving in the Bundesliga with Borussia Dortmund, the 22-year-old midfielder has earned his first senior call-up from the experienced Ralf Rangnick, and this move could pave the way for a World Cup appearance. Chukwuemeka's decision comes after a period of impressive form for Dortmund, where he's found the consistency that eluded him at Stamford Bridge. Rangnick, who has long admired the player's abilities, expressed his delight, stating, "We made it clear at all times that we wanted them with us. I am convinced that both will be extremely helpful to Austria and the national team." This switch, now ratified by FIFA, means any hopes of him representing England at the senior level are officially over. He'll be joining fellow dual national Paul Wanner in the Austrian squad, adding significant young talent. With the 2026 World Cup on the horizon, Chukwuemeka aims to secure a starting spot, facing tough competition in a group with Argentina, Jordan, and Algeria. The upcoming friendlies against Ghana and South Korea will be his crucial audition. Fans are buzzing about this unexpected move, with many wondering if this is the start of a new era for Austrian football and a blow to England's future plans. Analysts are watching closely to see how Chukwuemeka integrates into Rangnick's system and if he can replicate his club form on the international stage. Will this dramatic switch pay off for Chukwuemeka on the world stage? We're about to find out, but first, a legendary manager is unleashing a furious critique on another German giant. Legendary manager slams Borussia Dortmund's Champions League meltdown. What a contrast in European fortunes. While Bayern Munich cruised to a massive 6-1 victory in Bergamo, Borussia Dortmund suffered a shocking collapse, squandering a 2-0 lead and losing 4-1 to Atalanta Bergamo in their Champions League playoff second leg. This stark difference has legendary manager Eduard Geyer questioning everything. Geyer, speaking to Kicker, didn't hold back, drawing a direct comparison between the two German giants. He stated, "The only surprise was the clarity of the victory for Bayern, and you have to wonder what was going on with Borussia Dortmund the round before, that they went down 1-4 at the same ground." Geyer believes this performance highlights an enormous gap in quality between Bayern and the rest of the Bundesliga, with Dortmund currently sitting second, 9 points behind a dominant Bayern side. Dortmund's last Bundesliga title was in 2012 and 2013. Football fans are divided, with many expressing disappointment in Dortmund's inconsistency, while others are praising Bayern's consistent dominance. Pundits are dissecting Dortmund's defensive frailties and questioning their mental fortitude in crucial matches. Can Dortmund bounce back from the stunning criticism and inconsistent form? Next up, we're digging into the history and ownership of a Premier League titan, Arsenal. Arsenal, the Gunners' rich history and modern ownership revealed. Let's talk about a club steeped in history and currently owned by a major American sports mogul, Arsenal Football Club. Founded way back in 1886 in Woolwich, the club known as the Gunners has a trophy cabinet bursting with 47 titles, though a Champions League crown remains elusive. Arsenal's success has largely been domestic, boasting a record 14 FA Cup titles and 13 English League championships. Legendary figures like Thierry Henry, who holds the record for most goals with 228, and David O'Leary, with an incredible 722 appearances, have graced the pitch. The club's most successful manager, Arsene Wenger, led them to 17 titles during his tenure. Since 2006, Arsenal has called the 60,704 capacity Emirates Stadium home. The club is part of Kroenke Sports and Entertainment, owned by American billionaire Stan Kroenke, who gradually increased his stake from 2007 to a full takeover in 2018. Kroenke also owns major U.S. sports franchises like the Los Angeles Rams, Denver Nuggets, and Colorado Avalanche. Supporters are passionate about the club's heritage, while the ownership model is a constant topic of discussion among fans and analysts alike, especially given Kroenke's other sports ventures. What does the future hold for Arsenal under Stan Kroenke's stewardship? Before we look ahead, we're going back to analyze another major European club's recent struggles. Dortmund's Champions League nightmare, a legendary manager's verdict. Talk about a tale of two German clubs in Europe. While Bayern Munich delivered a commanding 6-1 performance in Bergamo, Borussia Dortmund faced a devastating collapse in their Champions League playoff. After squandering a 2-0 lead in the second leg against Atalanta Bergamo, a late penalty sealed their 4-1 defeat, leaving legendary manager Eduard Geyer questioning their performance. Geyer, quoted in *kicker, drew a sharp contrast, highlighting the massive gap in quality. The only surprise was the clarity of the victory for Bayern, and you have to wonder what was going on with Borussia Dortmund the round before, that they went down 1-4 at the same ground, he stated. This performance amplifies concerns about Dortmund's consistency, especially as they trail league leaders Bayern Munich by 9 points in the Bundesliga. Dortmund's last league title dates back to 2012 and 2013. The football community is abuzz with criticism of Dortmund's inability to close out matches and their defensive lapses, contrasting it sharply with Bayern's relentless efficiency on the European stage. Can Borussia Dortmund overcome this harsh critique and turn their season around? Stay tuned as we wrap up today's top stories. And that's a wrap on today's explosive news that we saw Carney Chukwuemeka make a stunning international switch to Austria. Borussia Dortmund faced a brutal takedown from a legendary manager over their Champions League exit. We uncovered the rich history and ownership of Arsenal, and we revisited Dortmund's dramatic European collapse. Don't miss out on any of the action. Smash that like button if you enjoyed this update, subscribe to News That for your daily dose of sports news, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a video. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below and follow us on all social media platforms for even more. See you next time.